Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
I was gonna do it.
Okay.
No,
Go,
I
go
don't
for it.
want to
Go
do
for it.
it. I'm just
No,
joking.
do
No,
it.
I'm joking.
No,
You
now
you
you got
you
to
do
do
it.
it.
You do
Now
it.
you got to do it.
I don't
No,
know how.
no, I'm not
I
doing
don't
it
have the
anymore.
inflection of the hello everyone. You have to do it.
Just do your own inflection.
No, I don't think so. This is like Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari.
What you mean? It's like Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari?
You have to do it. You're Mr. Hello everyone.
That's what I am, Mr. Hello, everyone.
Mr. Hello everyone.
Hello, fuck. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third episode of the Grid Gurus, the podcast where we talk about formula. I was about to say where we talk
Absolute
about absolute
nonsense.
nonsense and sometimes useful
I
stuff.
mean, that is kind of also true. Like,
I mean, yeah.
we do talk about
Hello, everyone, and
absence.
welcome to the Grid Gurus, episode 3, the podcast where we talk about absolute nonsense and sometimes useful stuff, but is relevant to Formula One.
Half relevant. Sometimes we had to.
It's like 75% relevant. I cut out a lot of the non-relevant stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Like our whole conversation about like consumerism last episode, I cut that out.
That's unfortunate. You know what's also consumerism? Gambling.
Yo, what a segue.
Kick
That's
Sauber.
right, gambling
Kick
is,
Sauber.
what is it? Stake? Is
No,
that
no,
what we
no,
have to
no.
call it?
On the F1 website, it says Kick Sauber, so
Kick
that's
Sauber.
the
All right.
international safe way to say that team's name. Kick Sauber.
Kick Sauber. All right. Well, the Kick Sauber team
With a bunch of
has
stake.
launched their livery.
Oh,
Oh my, it's a highlighter with some black.
okay,
Here it
but I
is.
like it honestly. Like, and
Yeah,
Valtteri
honestly, I don't
Bottas,
dislike it.
Bottas in his Chick Hicks era. Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I don't like the race suit. I think the race suit looks
I
stupid.
think this
But
livery
but the car looks fine.
it has some color. Looking at Alpine,
It could have had more.
it could have had more, but their back markers, they need every tenth of an advantage it can get. I like the unleashed on the back.
They called it a dazzling
I
livery.
like it.
Do you think it's
I
a
don't know
dazzling
dazzling, but I
livery?
think it'll look really nice on track.
Dazzling's a Dazzling's a bit far for me.
Also,
I think it'll look nice on night
yeah,
tracks.
they also have a lot of sponsorships that I didn't like know about. Like,
Okay, but like they put Stake on like 6 places. Like they
yeah.
didn't need to do
Well,
that. Like
and think of
why not leave this place open for like advertising?
because that is advertising. Also, they have to remove those for like half the races. So
That's true.
it'll be interesting.
What will they replace it with? Kick?
Probably Kick because technically Kick is like I don't know. I don't
The title
I don't
sponsor?
know.
No, what is their title? Is Stake
It's
their title
Stock is a
sponsor?
title sponsor.
It's Kick Sauber and then
Well,
Stake F1
no,
team.
it's Stock Sauber Kick F1 team. I think that's the whole name. It's just because all these articles don't want to get like taken down in international
I
prices.
think they looked better last year,
I
back when they were
really
Alfa
liked the
Romeo.
Alfa Romeo look. I think it was iconic.
Yeah.
The
Also, I think Valtteri Bottas, like their race suits in Alfa Romeo look so good.
They did.
Like I don't know, like the black with the red stripe, it just looked so clean. But now, I'm sorry, it just looks like he's wearing a black suit with like highlighter on the
I mean,
side.
okay, but this is just like a little transition period for the Sauber team till they become Audi Sport. So I'm fine with
I
this as is
guess.
because I know there's a lot better to come. I'm hoping that Audi goes with the yellow like Quattro look. You know what I'm talking about? From Rally Days, Group B.
I don't think they'll go yellow. I think they'll go black and red again.
There's too many black and red. That's Ferrari's thing. I don't know. But I think this livery, what's your rating for this livery? I want to hear yours first.
Yeah, I think I rate it honestly like a 7 out of 10.
Seven's pretty good, actually. I was expecting
Yeah,
lower from
I
you.
really like maybe 6. I like the color. I just wish there was more of it. Like I think the neon is such a shift from
The
the rest of the
Yeah,
grid, but I don't know. I wish there was more of that neon. I
hmm
don't know.
I think from the front view, it depends on the view. The front view, it looks like it has a lot of green. From the front view, it's a 6 out of 10. But from the side view, it's too much carbon and that little stripe of green. I'm not a fan. Give it like a 4. So composite, like a 5 out of 10. I think it's a
Okay,
good
yeah. I
livery,
mean, I think I'd say 6.
but I'm expecting better from Audi Sport. in the coming years. Looking forward to special liveries for this one because Alfa Romeo had some pretty good special liveries. Monza
Except
comes to mind.
Vegas looked really good, but it pissed me off because it
Yeah,
looked exactly the same
but
as like the Mercedes livery.
also Monza. I really like the Monza livery, the tribute livery to Alfa Romeo Heritage.
Oh yes, yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice.
I mean, they can't do stuff like that though. They won't do stuff like
They
that.
they mu-
I don't know.
we'll see.
They'll do special for the American
Oh,
races, I
for sure.
think.
Another team that also has America related to them, Williams
They are in New York City right now. If you don't know, I live in New York City.
in New
Right now.
York.
I go to NYU. So I could go down to I don't know where. I think it's somewhere on Fifth Avenue. I think it's the Puma store. Um, I could go there and see the Williams and take video for this podcast, but I'm too swamped with work
You
to do
you
that.
mean lazy? He's a
Yeah,
bit.
lazy, sure.
I've seen people say that this. Have you seen that one meme? This Williams livery is literally like a blue Logitech mouse with a Duracell battery on top.
I mean, that's kind of true. Is it just me or does it look like almost exactly the same to last
It's
year, just
it's
with a little
basically the
more black?
same with more carbon. The Duracell placement still goes hard on the engine cover, so
I think this is like the slickest advertisement on the entire grid. That Duracell,
definitely.
like, like the Duracell, that just looks it looks so good. I don't think anyone on the grid right now has better like cleaner
But
advertising.
I really like the race suits though. The race suits, they're good, in my opinion. Um,
Oh, the white,
yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Um,
I wish they embraced the Gulf. I don't know. I
yeah, but I don't think golf is giving them enough money to do that. This Kamuatsu company is giving them more.
Komatsu.
Yeah, they're giving them more than enough. No, this Williams livery, I think it's good. I don't think it's better than the Sauber livery just because it's a little bland, but it's very slick. It has people complain not enough color. I think it's just darker color. It's not like full carbon fiber like some other team.
It's better. It's better than
We'll get to
like
that.
it. Yeah. It at least has color.
Uh,
Like it has.
yeah, but from the front view,
Yeah.
it looks pretty much identical to last year's car. The race suit's
Yeah.
nice touch of color though. We'll see. Logan Sargent's helmet, very cool, embracing American heritage. Um,
All his helmets have always embraced American heritage.
Another team which we had high hopes for, leaks about something interesting. Alpine, what happened? What are they thinking?
Okay.
Okay,
There's is too much black, but I think people are hating a bit too hard
I
on it.
think it's a
Like
tasteful livery. It looks good the way they did it, but come on, they were teasing a pink camo
it's
livery.
it's true, but it's still one of the few pops of color on the grid. Like it still has a lot of pink and blue, and I'm a little annoyed that they kept so much carbon fiber, like so much unpainted, but
Yeah,
I mean, I don't hate it. Honestly, I like it more than I don't know. I think it's I don't know. Mm, I never really liked pink and blue in general. I've had like too much weird experiences with pink and blue
that's such an
specifically.
odd like thing to have. Weird experiences with pink and blue.
I I don't know. There's like too much context there that I'm not gonna go into. But
Okay,
like
this guy loves
the
pink and
point
blue.
is like I don't like pink and blue very much as a combination. Um, but that's like a personal bias. And honestly, two colors do work pretty well. And I think Alpine has made them work really well. I do like last year's livery on the Alpine way more than this year's livery. But I do think the black plus the pink plus the blue, it's tasteful. It looks fine. Like I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm just kind of like,
I feel
it's
like if
okay.
Alpine leaned into more the BWT sponsorship, like Racing Point and Force India, we'd have a great car. But I don't know. I liked how the wheel colors are different. The front ones are blue, the back ones are pink, but I'm not a big fan. We'll have to see how it looks on track, but if Mercedes goes full black, we're gonna have some issues with the similarity of all these cars. You know, one team that everyone could take inspiration from a turf,
Hmm?
VCARB. And VCARB
Livery looks so
eh,
good. I'm sorry.
and VCARB is the name that F1 is using on their article. It's the VCARB 01. So we're gonna call it that for
Okay,
the foreseeable
the
future.
VCARB '01. So
How do we feel?
their livery looks like a Red Bull can.
Well, their livery looks like a Toro Rosso livery, but less, it's
Yeah, but
matte.
like the first thing I look at is that I see a can of Red Bull.
I don't
Like the
agree.
silver Red Bull and the blue
Yeah,
and
but
accented with the silver, it just looks like a can of
I
Red Bull, which I think is good.
maybe I really like the white. I think the white stripes go so far.
That's an unpopular opinion. A lot of people hate the white. Like
I
they think it looks
I
weird.
love the white. The Honda, it's just like tasteful. This is
I,
the best livery
yeah,
we've seen.
I personally like I hate the fact that Visa is like stamped on the side like that, but
It
like
doesn't bother me that much. It's like
what can you do, I guess.
I'm just happy that they didn't go green because I don't want two green teams on the grid. And
No, I mean I don't think they were ever gonna go green. I think it was pretty clear they were gonna go
I
blue and silver.
and the race suits, they look pretty good. A lot of teams are adopting
Yeah,
this white light race suits. Even Ferrari, they leaked it on Instagram. They have this like
it wasn't white though.
it had like a white
Wait.
stripe. It's very interesting. I'm looking forward to what's coming up. I think Ferrari,
Oh,
Mercedes. Hmm?
you saw McLaren's
Oh,
race suits, new ones?
I don't know how to feel about them. They look
I
exact.
don't like
They look
them.
like they're ripped out of the F1 game, like one of those base race suits that you
Like
don't.
why is it what is
Yeah,
this like
I
diagonal
don't
line? I don't
know.
like it.
I don't like
I mean,
it.
there was another angle of it
It was very
where it looked
interesting.
less weird. But no, even this angle's a little weird. But Coca-Cola did not leave McLaren.
Not yet.
Monster just became their main drink partner.
Not yet. Coca-Cola might go to Mercedes. Who knows? The F1 sponsor game is
I
very
don't think
interesting.
anyone wants to go to Mercedes right now.
Yeah, that
Mercedes is in such like bad water right now. Like they have so much bad press right now
they'll be fine.
because their star driver left
They
them.
need to find someone good.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I still don't know who they're gonna choose. Maybe Toto Wolff will step in at this point.
I don't know if that's possible.
Toto Wolff will be the second driver
You know who can't step in?
who can't step in.
Christian Horner.
Oh no.
Oh
What
no.
happened to Christian Horner?
Who knows? Like there's being so like secretive about it, but somehow the press got information that Red Bull is launching an investigation into him, and it's like crazy
I mean,
because j-
there was this like sexual harassment thing, right?
that's one of the takes. Like someone said, "Oh, it's sexual harassment." Another media source says, "Oh, it's his hard like um leadership style." Like it depends on what news source you go to. It's like so vague. All we know is that Christian Horner is getting looked into, and this could really shake up the grid. But I think Red Bull will, if Christian Horner leaves, Red Bull has the support system. Jonathan Wheatley apparently is the next to take up, and he's been with Red Bull for a while. I think they'll be
Yeah,
fine.
but at the same time, like I might not like Christian Horner, but like
Yeah,
I can't say that he isn't a like integral in like an integral
yeah,
part
he
of
definitely is. But
like without him, Red Bull will suffer a bit. Like I can't
I
lie
don't
about
know
that.
about
I
that.
don't I don't know. I don't think I like the I sorry, I don't like the guy, but like without him, Red Bull will take a hit. Like
It
it'll take a
depends. It
negative
depends
hit.
on what car they bring to Bahrain. If it's a fast car like last season, they will take a hit, but they won't like fall to the back of the grid or even midfield.
They'll take a hit in the second half of the season, for
We'll
sure.
definitely see. Nothing's been confirmed yet. Christian Horner getting kicked out would be insane news for the sport because oh my God, him and Toto Wolff, and then Adrian Newey is also there's rumors I think right that he's gonna go to Ferrari. So what's happening at Red Bull?
What?
What?
What? I did not know that.
That Newey was going to Ferrari?
Newey's going. Oh my
These are
God. If
rumors.
Newey goes to Ferrari and Hamilton goes to Ferrari and I forget the name, but the technical like development car development at Mercedes also is going to Ferrari. Ferrari's just gonna get three like
Ferrari's been poaching people. But these are
if
just
Newey
rumors.
goes to Ferrari and Hamilton's like if these coincide, which they would, then it's over. I mean
But
like
these are just rumors. We'll have to see what plays out. But it's interesting to see how Ferrari. Going, especially their
Yeah,
20.
Ferrari's stealing
Yeah,
everyone.
but their 2020 season, I think, is the eye-opening one. Just that horrendous season for Ferrari. They haven't won in so long. They need something. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the Ferrari livery. I feel like they're gonna do something a little different.
I think I think I can guess what color they're gonna make it though.
No, they're definitely not going red.
I think I mean correct me if I'm wrong. I think and it might be a hot take. I know it's a hot take. I think it's gonna be red. I mean I know it's like I don't know.
That
Somehow I just think it's gonna be red.
I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. Ferrari's elusive with their liveries, you know?
Yeah, I mean Ferrari never does the same thing twice.
I'm
They're always
you,
switching
you
it
know
up.
who I'm worried about with the same thing? Twice, thrice, quadri, however you say it.
Mercedes?
No, Red Bull running the same damn livery since what, 2017,
I
2016.
mean, yeah, but I don't
I
expect anything.
I
Didn't you say they were like shaking something up?
like they're doing all these heritage posts on their Instagram about like, oh, look at us. This is our 20th car. We're gonna do something special. I don't trust them. I don't know.
You know what they're gonna do special?
But
They're gonna put like one extra sponsor on the car.
Visa.
Special. Visa. Visa's gonna be on the car. Wow.
But
No, no, what they're gonna do special is they're gonna release a Red Bull credit card.
that'd be amazing. You could just then like every $100 you spend, you get a free Red Bull can. Easy.
Would you get a Red Bull credit card?
No, it depends on who
I
they
guarantee
partner
you,
with.
like, their credit prices would be super
If
high.
they it depends on who they're partner with. Like the Apple Card was what was it? I forget that company name.
Goldman
Yeah,
Sachs.
like no one expected it to be good, but because they partner with Goldman Sachs, I'd say it gave it
I
some
mean, Goldman
reputation.
Sachs is
I know they
super
ditched. Yeah,
expensive,
we don't,
and then
but
Apple Card is super expensive. But for buying Apple products, the Apple Card is great.
sure,
That's the only time we ever use it. We only use it to buy other Apple
sure,
products.
we'll go with that. Um, we got off track, but Red Bull has some pretty good
Yeah.
liveries. They've done some pretty special
I
ones.
mean,
The 2021 Turkish Grand Prix livery that looked
okay, but
amazing.
those are special
I know,
liveries.
but it shows that they can do it. They're just being stubborn. That's all.
But they won't. Like,
Maybe they'll go for an all black
this
though.
is such a dumb website.
Yeah,
They can't do this without showing me pictures of the like what is that?
I think the picture is just
I opened a
emoted.
website, 10 best liveries, and then it just didn't show pictures. All right, this is straight from them.
That was a preseason testing livery. I really liked that one.
Yeah, it looked sick.
Um,
This is the Camel Bull.
I I'm gonna be honest, I kind of don't like the Mercedes black. I really like the silver arrows look. The
Oh, I thought you were commenting on the thing I was looking
no
at.
no no no. The silver,
Disrupt. What are these names? Camel Bull,
who
Disruptable,
knows? They just make shit up.
Chevrons. This one looks really
Oh,
sick.
the Wings for
What is
Life. This was a
this? Wings
special
for.
livery
Oh,
for
I see.
charity. It was what's his
Oh,
name?
I
The
see.
David Coulthard, I think. DC.
Oh,
Um,
welcome, Matt. Okay, and then ever since then, it's just been this.
yeah, it's just been the matte livery. It's gotten boring. Please, I can agree. It looks a good. It's very good, but come on.
After 11 seasons with the metallic livery, the team made a drastic and eye-catching change for the RB11 with a matte finish. And it's been like that since. We have not had a change in the welcome matte. We have not had a change
It's a
since
little annoying.
2016.
Yeah, it's been a while, but we'll see what they come up with. I have no, I
2016.
have faith. They're gonna have to rebrand eventually.
7 years.
Okay,
8 years.
that's well, 11 seasons with the metallic, but the metallic livery looked so good, and it was
Are
different.
they switching? Watch them switch back to metallic after 3 more
Yeah,
years.
but the metallic livery also they had like a slightly different design every year. This one's just been the
It was
same
also a
thing.
little. I liked the purple.
Well, that was part of
Um,
their Infinity engine sponsorship, so I don't know if that'll ever
oh.
come back. We'll see.
I mean, they can just paint the car purple and call it a day.
No, they can't. I mean,
I swear, these rules are so like stupid. Like I wish I could like imagine like a car that looked like Araba's just all the grid.
okay, Arava goes crazy with his liveries. If you don't know, I don't know how you're watching our podcast without knowing who Arava is.
Yeah, and there's no way someone watching this podcast that isn't one of our friends doesn't know who Arava is.
Arava's this guy on YouTube. He makes these F1 game videos. Um, and he has this
There's like a whole story
yeah
behind him. He has
whole
like these
career
crazy
mode,
narratives.
and he
Yeah.
makes his own custom liveries. Like, he branded his own team as Lamborghini. That livery, insane. It looks.
Lamborghini and and then of course his main sponsor is Gucci.
Yeah, of course. He picks like Jordan. It's like the weird ones, but
Yeah, he'll pick like the like fashion brands. Like I remember he had a Sprite sponsorship.
oh my God. Very
Um
interesting choices, but he also like changes the liveries of other teams on the grid, and we saw like a Castro Haas livery, which I really liked.
yeah, no, his Aston Martin Honda livery is
Oh my
sick.
God.
I'm sorry. It looks so good, the green and white.
Yeah,
I'm excited for their launch too.
Aston
But
Martin.
uh yeah.
Also, 2025, most drivers are out of their contract. So, silly season?
What are we having right now? I mean,
I mean,
Lewis Hamilton just moved to Ferrari for
yeah,
2023,
but
2025.
who's taking that Mercedes seat? Who's Where's Carlos Sainz going? Is Guan Yu Zhou staying in the sport? Logan Sargent, Alex Albon? Like, there's so many things that
Alex
could have.
Albon has security at least until 2025, right?
Yeah, but he might move to Red Bull. There's rumors. Who knows? There's just a lot of
No,
stuff
I
that we
know
don't
he
know.
has security in an F1 seat,
Oh, an
wherever it
F1
is.
scene. Maybe. Depends on what Red Bull
I
do.
no, I think he's too good to be let go. I don't think Red Bull will take him back.
Mm. Who knows? I
Maybe they will. I don't know. I feel like they're more likely, and I don't know how much I like the idea of it, but I think they're more likely to take DR back.
This is a hot take. I think Daniel Ricciardo, if he goes back to his Red Bull seat, he's gonna horribly underperform compared to Verstappen, and I think it's gonna spell the doom for his career.
I think if you put most people in the car next to Verstappen, they would horribly underperform.
I saw this post. It said Leclerc is a top four driver on the grid, and people were disagreeing. Um, uh,
Really? I don't disagree with that. Who's above him? Like, okay, fine. Put
Hamilton,
Verstappen above him, put Hamilton above him,
Alonso.
put Alonso above him.
I don't agree. How many pole positions did Alonso have in 2023? How many?
I mean, to be fair, Leclerc had a better car than Alonso.
Not at the beginning of the season.
Not at the beginning of the season, but most of his podiums are not at the beginning of the season.
How many poles did Lewis Hamilton have? Mercedes finished
One.
Mercedes finished ahead of Ferrari in the
Yeah.
constructors.
Okay, I mean, it's Lewis Hamilton is a better driver than Charles
I think,
Leclerc. I think that's just
yeah,
true.
but I'm
I
talking about
think
this
even
season.
last year, no, I think even in 2023, Lewis Hamilton was a better driver than
I don't know about that.
Charles
I
Leclerc.
think Charles
With
Leclerc,
an arguably worse car, he got P3 in the championship. That's not a joke.
who
Lewis
he
Hamilton.
did not have a worse car than Leclerc.
On many occasions, he had a worse car than Leclerc.
No, like I'd say it's
Yes,
pretty
he did. On many
50-50.
occasions, I mean, but he still ended up 2 places ahead of Leclerc.
Not two places. Leclerc was P4, no?
No?
Yes.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. In the last race, he was P4,
The,
but he almost wasn't.
to my memory, it's Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, Leclerc, Sainz, Russell, and whoever else.
No, Russell. Norris was above Russell.
Norris is above Russell?
Lando almost no Alonso Sainz Alonso then Norris.
That is so
If
sad.
Norris hadn't crashed in Vegas, then he would have been P4.
Yeah, but Leclerc is better, so. Uh, I.
If Lando hadn't crashed in Vegas, he would have been P4 in the
Oh no,
championship.
Alonso and Leclerc were tied.
Oh, but Leclerc had more podiums or poles or what?
I have no clue. And Norris was only a point behind them.
Yeah,
Oh
that's what I'm
my
saying. If
gosh.
Lando didn't crash in Vegas, he would have gotten P4.
Alonso finished P4 in the championship, according to the
Oh, okay.
F1 websites, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Um,
Either way, I think Leclerc is outperformed Alonso last last season. Like I think he did better on average than Alonso. I think Hamilton did better than Leclerc on average, but I do think Leclerc did better than Alonso now. I think yeah, Leclerc is top four. I would say last season I would say not just wins, just like average performance. I'd put Max at the top. Um, who's next? I mean I would put Lewis up there too. Lewis did really well last season for the fact that he was in that car he got P3. Um, yeah, in no particular order, I guess Max, Lewis, um, I would say Charlotte, honestly. And then
Charles?
yeah, I think he's three or four, and then I'd put Lando right behind Charles
I
Leclerc.
think we'll see next season. I think a lot of these teams are going to be close together, especially looking at the end of the season. Um,
I hope so. I really hope so.
the Ferrari hope is out there. Um,
I hope for Ferrari. I hope for McLaren.
I
Um,
think this season we'll see that Sergio Perez is not cut out to be at the top of the field and that he might retire. Um,
he isn't cut out.
he won races.
I saw this video of the 2022 season, um, where it's like after like I don't know if you watched it. It was by I forget, um, Rocket Powered Monkey, I think,
Rock, that's
an
an
F1 channel.
interesting name. Um,
Um, everyone just calls him RPM. But he made a video about like so Max after Baku 2022, Max was like he goes home and it's like I am never losing to him again because Checo won that and Max didn't. Max came P2 and
I mean,
Max was like I'm never being beaten by him again.
but he did
And
get
then
beaten by him again.
he did, but he also went crazy the rest of the 2022
Yeah, I
season.
think
And like
Perez.
Checo lost his confidence the second Max started going like insane. Because once Max started beating him like that, like
Well,
Checo just lost all his
what are you
confidence.
supposed to do as a driver in that situation? Like you're
I don't
you're
know. I mean, the team's favoring your teammate. You, I mean, I'm sorry, but like at a point you have to accept that you are just not as good as the guy that's this much younger than you. It didn't work out for Sergio Perez, and it's not gonna work out for Sergio Perez. Watch him shock us and become the champion this year.
what?
Watch him shock us and become the champion this year.
Perez?
Yeah,
Zero chance. Red Bull will
I
sabotage,
know. I know. Red Bull will keep. Oh my God, this would be Verstappen's fourth world championship, right?
equaling Sebastian Vettel.
I don't know. Just as like the last 3 years have disappeared to the pandemic, like the last 3 years, like it's disappeared in my head that like Max is now a three-time world champion.
Yeah,
I can't, that doesn't compute. That doesn't compute. He's a three-time world champion. That just doesn't,
he's getting up there. We'll see next season if he can make the fourth, equaling Alan Prost, Sebastian Vettel. He's equal to Ayrton Senna right now.
yeah.
He's up there. You can't
Do you
deny
think
him.
he'll hit seven?
No, I'm sorry. I think we're experiencing Verstappen's prime right now, and we'll see.
You said differently. Last episode, you said we have yet to see
I
Verstappen's
think
prime.
it. I for me, I think it's the fact
I
that
think we're seeing this. I think this is his prime.
I think it's just because his car, last season specifically, the car was so much faster that I don't know how much I can attribute it to him being a good driver and how much I can attribute it to the car or how much I can attribute to Sergio Perez success.
I mean, I don't think Sergio Perez sucks. I think
Uh,
he's wildly inconsistent, but like I think
uh,
I think the car was both a rocket ship and Verstappen's just a really good driver. I think it's a combination of both.
yeah,
I don't think you can say it's
but is this going to
either
be
one per se.
Verstappen's best season ever on race pace?
2024 or 2022?
2023. Are we ever going to see
I
Verstappen
don't
this
know.
fast again?
We have to see the first race of 2024 to
Oh,
know that, I think.
definitely. But well, it's an interesting thing for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about any of it, honestly.
I it's hard to know because sometimes drivers are really fast and then they just drop the bucket. Like Sebastian Vettel 2014, he just threw four in a row and then nothing. So
Yeah. The fight just
And then when he moved to Ferrari, it was like all back again. He was winning. He was like one of the only drivers challenging the Mercedes. So I don't know.
and then Hockenheim happened.
Well, that's much later.
I know in 2018, but like he lost that killed his
It
confidence.
really did. Um,
That was his season ender, honestly. Like
Shh, why are we talking about bad things? Let's talk
he
about good things. Like how
he
Sebastian Vettel is gonna
crashed
come
and
back
then it
with
was
Mercedes
over.
in 2025.
Sebastian Vettel's not coming back with the Mercedes.
What?
I'm sorry,
No,
but
he's coming back.
Sebastian Vettel's not coming back.
He's coming
If he
back.
comes back, he's not coming back to F1.
Come
He's
on.
made it so clear that like he's against F1's use of carbon emissions and he's like such a strong proponent of that. He's made arguments where he's like, "Yeah, I am a hypocrite. Like, yeah, I drive these cars with like and these like horrible carbon emissions. Is he really gonna, after retiring
Yeah,
and continuing to be a proponent of that message, go back to being a hypocrite?
yeah,
No, he's not.
yes,
He's not that
yes, he
type of
is.
person.
Yes, he is.
Are you calling him a hypocrite?
Yes, he called himself a
Are you calling
hypocrite.
him a bad? Yeah, but
He,
he clearly
okay,
doesn't want to
okay.
be.
When there's people like Taylor Swift, what is Sebastian Vettel gonna do?
What does that have to do with anything? What does Taylor Swift have to do with Sebastian
All I'm
Vettel?
saying is he's not the worst single person that's contributing to this. So
It doesn't matter. I
yes, it
don't think that's
does.
his point. I think his point is that he doesn't want to contribute to it if he can avoid it.
No, he'll.
And he also like wants to spend time with his family.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
I think I think if he does race, it won't be for Formula
It
One.
might be in WEC. WEC is getting traction.
Yeah, I think he'll do endurance. I think he'll do
BMW
WEC at some point.
coming back. Lamborghini
Oh, back.
coming back.
I mean,
Uh,
maybe he drives for BMW, his first ever team.
BMW Sauber.
He was a test driver for BMW, the
2000,
company.
2007.
Uh,
He came in.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can go on about Sebastian Vettel. Uh,
Well, he was a test driver before that for BMW
yep,
when he was younger.
he's a very young guy.
His first car was a BMW X5.
It's a good car. Don't you have an X5?
I do have an X5.
Yeah, you have an Alfa Romeo too.
It is a good car. I do have an Alfa Romeo.
You
It's
know,
also a nice car.
they're all nice. All right.
They're all nice. Maybe we'll do a podcast episode from inside my car.
While you're driving,
Yeah, like a
we
driving
could
episode.
definitely set that up. That'd be
Yeah, it
interesting.
wouldn't be too hard. I have the GoPro,
Yeah,
right?
like
Just
to
set
show
it up,
the POV.
and then I have lav mics. Just lav us both up, and
Maybe during the summer.
yeah, I guess be ready for an upcoming episode where we're driving in my car for 30 minutes, and occasionally I send it.
No, no, you can't show that on camera. You're gonna get arrested.
Oh no, the speedometer is not going to be on camera. They don't know how fast we're going. Besides, I don't go fast on like,
Shh.
it's not about top
You
speed.
don't be saying this
Let's
right
just say
now,
that.
okay?
Let me just say, it's not about top speed.
Is it
It's
ever?
about handling. It's about handling. Okay.
All right, but that's it
Yeah.
from
Well, I think
that's a wrap.
yeah, that's a wrap. I talk over you way too
I
much.
talk over
I
you
can't
way
hear
too
you.
much.
I
So,
can't hear you loud enough. I need to like put up your volume.
I'll have a
Um,
microphone soon, guys.
yeah. He
Oh,
doesn't have a microphone because he forgot it because I told him to get it and he just forgot it.
shh.
I told him to bring. It's the one thing I told him to do. I asked him one thing. I
Shut
was
up.
like, take your microphone.
Shut up.
I'm gonna say this every episode until you get your
It's
microphone.
only one more episode until I have it.
All right. Oh, for the next episode, I'm gonna be in Belgium.
Yeah, go to Spa for me.
I can't. I checked how far it was. It's like really far
God
from
damn
where
it.
I'm going. It's like on the other side of Belgium.
Well, you can go.
I'm well, Brussels is like smack in the middle of Belgium, and then I'm going like an hour an hour west, and then Spa is if like Francorchamps is like at least 4 to 5 hours east. So it's like far, far. And I don't think my mom will approve us traveling 6 hours to go to Spa.
No, just tell her that you're going to a spa. It'll be nice and relaxing.
6 hours from here?
Yeah, 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 it'll work.
Yeah, no, I won't be going to spa, but I will be here from the hotel room. So my mic quality is gonna be bad next
Like me.
weekend. I am not taking my microphone to Belgium. I am going to be using the mic on these
It'll be
headphones,
like
and
me.
it's probably still gonna be
Ah,
better.
fuck off. Alright, whatever. This
All
guy.
right. Well, thank you for listening to this episode of Saturday Night.
You can't be saying that. Can't be saying that.
Ah, thank you for listening.
What are you looking at? Thank you for listening to this episode.
Thank you for
Hey, my turn.
Okay, go do it.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Grid Gurus. Please check in another. Wait, when are we? A week, right? Yeah, yeah, every week. Check back in next Monday, February February 19th. We'll talk about our Valentine's Day and how we loved watching the Mercedes launch on Valentine's Day.
Our Valentine's Day. Oh.
All right, that's it from us. Bye bye.
All right. Bye-bye.